Ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, we are fucking live. Welcome to the stream. We're gonna get this shit started real quick. I'm joined by Haram, who's gonna pull up the map bands real quick for us.
Yes, I am. Boom.
Bam, look at that. We're gonna have a game on Labs and Clubhouse today against Pack of Smokes versus BoomDocSaints. And the big story coming into this game for me is the trade. This is the first game where we get to see BoomDocSaints with, I guess he's playing on a Smurf right now called Players, but this is actually Dally. Dally from Dilly Dallying, he got traded over. Make sure we get rid of the map bans as well.
Yep. I just wanted to address that the map bans are slightly incorrect. Clubhouse is our map 1, and Nighthaven will be our second map.
Bit interesting how that happened. Also a bit interesting is the Monty ban on Clubhouse. I guess they're scared of that Raptors take, because I feel like the other two shields are low-key better.
Clubhouse, Monty is definitely a more default shield operator.
Speaking of
the
other
would
shields,
have to agree that the others two are maybe a little bit more dangerous, but having that Monty just walk up rafters for free is not something you really want.
And it looks like they're going to ban 2 of the 3 shields. I mean, I guess 4. What can you do? There goes the Azami, so the counter to Monty's gone as well. But we're still going to see some shield gameplay, though. You know, you just can't stop it. Absolutely ridiculous. So who do you got in this match, Rom?
You know, Pack of Smokes is #1 in the league at the moment, just by 1 point, but, you know, they're still #1, so
you don't get
it's kind of hard to not give it to them.
But BoomDocSaints haven't played with a real team yet. This is the final version of BoomDocSaints, carefully crafted. You know, Quidani, great player, but he didn't really got an IGL bone in his body. Dally can talk. Now we just gotta hope his mental stays up and that he can keep leading his team, because I've been under the Dally IGL and it's not bad.
And I will say we do have some haters in chat, notably Dilly himself actually in that chat.
Oh my goodness!
Dogging on BDS.
That's crazy.
So, we'll see. That was the team that traded him. Dilly Dallying was the team name, so you know, Dilly no Dally.
How do you know how to free cam on? Oh, or how do I free cam?
Yeah, I think it's R.
How do I free cam on a controller?
Okay, yeah, I'm not sure.
Not B. We're gonna go.
A lot of people use a mix of the two, so they use the keyboard for like hotkeys, and then there we go, and then now you just move with the control.
There we go. Wow, look at that. Learning how to cast on the spot. TBI League is so tech.
We are starting off on the basement site. Usually, you know, it's usually 50-50 between gym and basement for first to start.
Unless you're a shitter in rank like us and like CC.
Yeah.
Now we run basement. We run basement.
And then we fake CC.
Looks like they're going to do a full top-down clear here. They definitely know, based on their lineup, they have to know where the site is. They're just taking their time clearing. And honestly, I like that. I'm a big fan of the full clear. You got Twist on this team, and Twist might be one of the best pure gunners in the league. Came from Valorant, so he's got that crosshair placement. He's got the flicks. But, you know, when you're full clearing, it's a little bit simpler for your brain, you know? You're just clearing everything. So having that gun there and not really having to think about that much, it's going to be ideal. Oh no. That's Willie.
Now on the other side, yes, Willie, who is actually on the roam and he's gonna find his first kill.
Welcome to BoomDocSaints.
He's looking like one of those top players as well. So it's gonna be Twist v Willie, in my opinion. I think those are gonna be the 2 huge players for these teams.
Now, if we're going to talk about Willie, let's talk about Willie on Clubhouse specifically. Oh my goodness, that's going to be 2 kills off the bat. Last time I played Willie on Clubhouse, I think he went, what, 17 and 17 and 1? 17 and 2? Something like that. So we're going to stay on the man himself here. Looks like he's going to get into a fight with Huggy. Never mind. Huggy's wisely backed off. I wouldn't want to swing Willie right now. Low time
Willie
left.
maybe he's got his spot. He's got his 2. He's back in sight. 3v5. Still cams all around the map.
If you're a Pack of Smokes fan, do you have 1B to sweat on your face? I don't think you're remotely worried.
Nope, not even a little bit.
Cam gonna contest the hatch.
Pack of Smokes, #1 team.
Doesn't need this fight.
Cam actually impacted. Oh, maybe sees him.
Ooh, gonna gift a kill to Huggy. We don't peek those with man-ad.
Well, we shouldn't be, but you know. They still have the man-ad. It is important to be a little bit more patient. Cnax, hopefully, not going to follow in Cam's footsteps.
I think Psycho's trying to make a play into dirt. This could work.
Huggy with those Grimbies to clean out that AK spot.
I don't think they know about the dirt player.
Oh, those bees aren't close enough.
Execute's coming out.
Both are going to drop hatch.
No dice.
That dirt player's going to walk in, but Psycho doesn't quite get the kill. There we go, confirms it. Now Psycho in a 1v3. 1 second left, gets one. Gib gonna go down, but 2v1 at 0 seconds, nothing he can do. I don't even think he had case. No, case dropped under.
Your stats look good.
And that
Didn't
is
die.
round 1 for Pack of Smokes.
And what a round it was. Didn't feel close. It just felt like, you know, Willie got those 2 picks on the entry, and Cam tried his best to get BoomDocSaints back in it by gifting Huggy 1, but unfortunately not enough, and they just can't win their ones on the execute.
All right, round 2, they are going to go gym bedroom with a pretty standard lineup. They've got the bandit for the breach, the mute for those drone holes. They've got the castle to help the tricker. They've got a catcher to maybe stop them from getting those castle barricades. But you're muted. Not sure if you know that.
Have I been muted the whole damn time?
No.
Okay,
you just muted at the end of the last round.
Well, luckily for you, Haram, that the stream still hears me when I'm mute on Discord, so.
Yeah, I just didn't know if I was talking over you.
Someone said I gotta fix the aspect ratio. Oh.
Ooh, yeah, maybe.
Is it because of my HUD?
No, it's display.
Like, I gotta put it up.
From 4.3 to... yeah, that or... There we go.
I hope that's better.
I'm sure it's fine, yeah.
All right. There we go. Very default setup from both teams. Only going to bring 1 hard breacher, but it is the ace. He's got the ability to open 3 different walls.
Huggy also has those hard breach canisters if they need any more, but I doubt it.
Looks like the bandit is not actually going to be tricking the wall.
They did have the things for it. Bandit maybe trying to look to get there a little late, but it is going to at least open partially.
Ooh.
He won't be able to trick this anymore. Nitro out of the breach. Cnax does a little bit of damage to Sewage Drinker, but does not quite take him out. And now that I say that, Sewage Drinker is actually in the lobby. He was subbed out for a little bit, but it looks like he has made the game.
Well, that indeed. Trying to catch a foot here. Gonna give Huggy a little bit of a pedicure, but he'll be alright. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, Dally is leading his team to the execute. Gib gonna shut down the start of it. Dally gonna try to swing for the refrag. Picks up Gib. Thinks there's 1 red. He's gonna be correct. Picks up 2. Dally having a much better second round. Third man swings him. Cam's gonna pick it up. Meanwhile, Huggy goes down to Cnax, and it is a 3v2 for the villains, the #1 team. It's up to Psycho and Sewage Drinker to bring this back. Not gonna win the fight against Plains, and now it is all up to Sewage Drinker.
Can he be the hero they need? Nope. Gonna jump in breach, immediately taken out.
What can you do?
Second round.
Hey,
you know, this is the #1 team.
but if you're BoomDocSaints, you gotta not panic here. It's not that big of a deal, you know. You got your okay, my bands are super messed up on my screen now. Hang on, I need to change it.
Oh,
It's cuz my HUD. It's cuz
yeah.
my HUD. It's cuz my HUD.
Instead of auto, try a 16 by 9. Is it because of the HUD? I
I-
thought it was the aspect ratio.
It might be 16 by 9. Oh, is that's the tech?
Yeah, maybe.
All right.
They're still kind of lowered and a little bit offset.
eh. I think
Well, I'm not sure.
you know, I don't know where it is. Let me get on the. Yeah, I don't know where the oh, yeah, HUD display.
Oh,
area.
HUD display.
Yeah. And then I could go back on a normal native.
I think it's the same. I'm fairly certain your monitor's 16 by 9. There we go. We are into the round now, and we are on the CC bomb site.
Hopefully that looks better. Tertiary bomb site, gonna bring the Maverick, also gonna bring the Therm, so wall should be getting open, no problems.
Maybe just the Maverick to deny the trick. And then they can also get that con single wall open.
No one's
Now
playing.
they could just
Repel.
full trick this breach, use the Ash to open it up, and use both of those con sides.
Oh, he doesn't see him! He didn't see his head! It blended in with the sun! Oh,
Leans the wrong way and gonna miss the head. That could have been a really good kill.
Question of the day is why are we peeking that as Thermite? Ooh.
You know, not a lot of people like
Good
actually
cam from
peek
Twist
that.
here. He's got it onto Willie. Gonna take the fight. Can't win it, though. Willie on 1 HP. Able to take out Twist.
What a shot from Willie.
You better kill him on your first bullet. Two players still playing below. Neither of them have a Nitro. Only Nitro on the board is from Gibberly, and I believe he's playing near red/green box. Wall's gonna get open here. Even man count, but Willie will die to the slightest bit of damage. Uh-oh.
But
Here
he
it
still
comes.
has a gun, so it's not like he's unarmed.
Here comes the entry. Lasers cam. If this was a competition to see who could get the other team the weakest, BoomDocSaints would win it. Huggy finds himself an actual kill. Dally gonna just miss planes there. Huggy gonna pick it up though. Down to Cam and Willie on weak health. Neither of them confirm a bullet. Willie goes down. It's up to Planes. And he goes down to Psycho.
First round for BDS.
And not a bad round. I mean, you can't be mad
Pretty
going
decisive.
1-2. You can't be mad going 1-2 for a clubhouse attack.
Well, I mean, I think they should look to maybe do a little bit better, but it's definitely not the worst. And this is the side swap now, so maybe that second time around on those attacks, they can have it figured out.
Twist, we were highlighting him earlier, but maybe not for the right reasons. I'm going to highlight him again here. 0-3, having a very rough time. And let's be real, he should have got that kill onto Willie. Bit of a fumble.
But Willie, you know, we highlighted him, and he is doing very well.
5-2 right now, and a lot of those kills have been pretty diabolical, if you ask me.
Pretty nice. I think he got 3 to start the game, and has just been kind of, you know, I think got one round 2 and 1 round 3.
I believe Willie has one of the highest survivability rates of all of the players.
I can actually pull that up if you want.
Pretty sure it's true. I think he's like top 3. Gonna have the dummies Mira. in the main Mira.
Willie is number 3 with a 39.7 win or survival rate.
39.7 is number 3?
Yep.
Damn, I thought it would have been
Number
higher.
1, another player on that Pack of Smokes team. It is going to be Gib with 42.3% survivability.
You just can't kill these guys.
I mean, you saw last round, Willie just living on a sliver of health. You know, he didn't actually survive the entirety of the round.
Yeah, Willie was
When you're
on that
low.
roam on Goyo. We're going to see the same thing come out here from Dally. Gets droned out. Going to see if he can have just as effective of a roam as Willie. Going to be a tall ask. They've cut off his main stairs. I don't... Ooh. Tags him through the wall. That could have been a devious wall bang.
But he will live.
Hatches are going to get open while the IQ spots out some of the Valk cams. The gridlocks go down. Double nitro from Psycho. Oh my goodness, IQ. We got to be finding the cam faster. And that's the hard breach. And that's Willie. Very, very great start to the round for BoomDocSaints. It is going to be super tough for these guys to claw this back. They got the ram. Cenax, he can open up a hatch as well. They're not completely in the dust, but BoomDocSaints need to give him one, but instead Twist is going to take the head off of Gib. Through the vert, it seems. Gib was peeking main stairs, just wasn't ready for it. Gonna try to go for...
Pack of Smokes. Looking very beatable. Maybe not the giant that we thought they were.
Have pings onto the Goyo. Ooh, he's gonna go down. Getting a little overzealous there with 1 minute left in the round. IRL's Cam and Dally going at each other. 45 seconds left in the round. Cenax is gonna make the drop here. Gonna pick up the mirror.
He's gonna find his first.
All of a sudden, it looks kind of winnable. Sewage Drinker gonna pick one up, and now it's all up to Plains. He drops the hatch. Able to find one. 20 seconds left. Knows one's blue. Uh-oh.
Oh, he's completely flamed out. Nothing you can do about that. And he is going to be taken out by that generator player.
Good night.
In Sewage Drinker.
You know, good effort from Pack of Smokes there. You know, brought it down to a 1v2. Decent try for that, losing your hard breach and your IQ off rip to that unfortunate nitro. And now all of a sudden, we've been talking about Pack of Smokes being the #1 team, but BoomDocSaints are just as good as them. It's 2-2.
But it's looking like hopefully a very close game.
I'm here for the upset, honestly. I'm rooting for BoomDocSaints. Who doesn't love to see an upset? You know, now that they got Dally on the team, maybe the IGLing's going to come in big. Twist having a rough one so far. One player I want to highlight, Huggy. Huggy was picked up in the last round of the draft, but he has been putting up phenomenal numbers all season. Actually, you can pull up Huggy's numbers for us.
I got Huggy's numbers. What do you want?
I want to know, I think Huggy might be the best 5th round pick. The highest rated 5th round pick overall.
I'm not sure if I can see per like round, but his stats are not bad, and I've seen some final round picks that are significantly worse. Huggy with a .78 rating.
0.78.
Definitely not the worst.
Plains gonna pick up a kill.
Pretty middle of the road.
Plains picking up a kill instantly onto Twist, and the bad game just gets worse. Huggy also going to take some damage. I think that was from Buck.
Now Willie maybe looking to make an entrance into that con single wall.
Oh, how are we
He's
leaving
gonna get
that
opened up.
soft? Oh no. Don't tell me we're peeking this. Don't. Oh, timing!
Gonna open up the rest of the wall, but he is going to back off. Psycho is gonna hold this now.
Mira barely able to escape with her life there. Willie picks up player as I go to spectate him. Oh my goodness, I think that was in bar. I went to click on him, so I guess we just got a nothing.
Denied.
Wall's still closed, though. You know, you have some good things still here for the defense, but 3 players left, and we don't have any extension of any sort going on right now, I don't think. Just
Cenax is on the Flores. Not sure if he's used all of his drones already. It does actually look like they have jammers, which is going to make getting that denial off wall that much more difficult.
Huggy swings Khan, trying to pick up 1 to get his team closer to man-at. I think Willie's trying to sneak up main here. Surely Huggy must know.
Does look like he knows now. Willie maybe gonna get caught from couches.
Gets caught out by Huggy. Looks like the rest of them are gonna try to flood in here. Cenax takes out Huggy. He's got one in the mirror. Gonna be a free double. All up to Sewage Drinker. Injures 1.
1v3, 1v4, but they do have 1 player down. He does know where 1 is, gonna take the fight, does not get any bullets on target. Plant starting to go down. And he's getting swung. Plains gonna get that final kill onto Sewage Drinker.
Again, another really rough early round for these teams, and they are able to convert on the early man-ad. The dilly-dallying team calling it average dally plays. The chat's begging for Twist to lock in. But this is the only style Twist knows. He only knows how to play super aggro. And if the gun's not hot, I mean, it's just not going to be that great, is it?
He's going to need to find a way to make it great because it is looking rough. Twist on the mute now. Maybe going to play a little bit more passive. Hopefully this is the answer that he has been looking for. I'm not sure. Was he actually mute last round as well?
I believe he was. He was spawn peeking on the SMG-11. Okay. I think he was spawn peeking main stairs and got taken out right away by planes on the Dokkaebi. I would like to see them prep this castle. That'd be some techie stuff. Don't think we're gonna see it though. Set up over here on the extension. Looks like we're going to be reinforcing the externals. Checking with the man who got opening pick last round, Plains. Instantaneously killed Dally. Almost got a counter, or instantaneously killed Twist. Almost got a counter spawn peek before that time was even ready.
Willie maybe looking to do a similar push. He is on that side of the map. Probably going to pop the Logi hatch first.
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Looks like Cenax is going to be the one to open up these castle barricades with the Flores drone. I say that as he doesn't do that. My mistake. He's going to use it to get the bandit off of the trick.
But they do have those jammers from Twist. They're going to need to find a way to get that jammer off. They should have some EMPs from Plains, unless he is running those stuns.
Willie
going to pick up his first on Psycho.
Kills him through the grate on Logi hatch. Yeah, killed him through the grate. Psycho is likely holding the Con Mira. And he parkoured onto the grate. Twist! Picking up a kill onto Plains, and a huge kill that is. Could have easily lost that fight. We're resorting to good old punch-in technique. I like it. Willie holding flank watch. Nitro goes out from Twist.
That's a double for him. This is a huge step up from the rounds he's been having. And he might actually find a third engagement in kitchen.
They know where Twist is. I don't know. It's going to be a hard one for him to find. Willie picks him up, and it's a 3 versus 3. 1 minute left on the board.
1 minute left. Breach still closed. They do have that hard breacher, and there's still some roamers in cache.
Grimby's gonna go
Gibb
up.
might look to walk up main stairs. Sewage Drinker holding that down. Shoots the bees, but looks like he's not actually going to push there. Cam maybe looking to push the CC side, get rid of that lesion.
Wisely backs off. I can't really... It seems like they're going to go commit over the CCTV take. I like it. Cam jumps in. He's going to eat that goo. All 3 players over there. Dally is going to hold the line. Huggy's there for his cross. The ace charge comes out. 30 seconds in the round. Gib able to pick up Dally, make it a 2 versus 2.
All up to Huggy and Sewage Drinker to hold this down. They do have a mirror on those players trying to shoot through the mirror. Can't do that.
They have an amazing position right now. That ace going to come out and make it much harder for them to play it. There goes the Nitro. Cam's running through. Gonna take the fight with Huggy and win it. It's up to Sewage Drinker and Cam. Cam's going for the plant. He doesn't know the plant is gonna go down. Cam gets the plant down and he's in a rough situation, but he escapes it. Oh my goodness. Pack of smokes from out of nowhere. They can't close it out.
And maybe getting a little too aggressive for his own good. He had the case down. But he just goes for the swing. Maybe not the play there. And BoomDocSaints going to pick that up on the back of a huge clutch from Sewage Drinker.
I don't know if it's a huge clutch. I mean, they should have won that round ages ago. Like, well, maybe not ages ago, but they should have won that round and it should not have been that close. If we were just, you know, optimally peeling back. 3-3. We got, you know, we were hoping for a tight game, and we got one so far. Gonna see the basement side
halfway point. So we are gonna get that side swap again, where Pack of Smokes looked a little bit better. They went 2-1, and they went 1-2 on the attack. Pack of Smokes maybe looking to take the lead after this quarter.
I mean, if you're Pack of Smokes, I don't think you want to just win. I think you want to win in regulation. If I'm not mistaken, Pack of Smokes have never gone to overtime, and BoomDocSaints have gone to overtime more than any other team. So, if there is a team that knows how to grind it out and go the distance, it's BoomDocSaints. Pack of Smokes, they haven't been taken to the late game. They haven't been taken to overtime. They've been winning too fast, or I think in their 2 losses, losing too fast. Is it 2 map losses they have, or 3?
2, I believe.
2. 1 to Mad 'cause bad, of course. Ooh.
And the other one to Warlocks with Glow.
Oh, wait a minute! Are you? Oh my goodness! Wow, I guess the casters are just that good. Speaking of that good, Dilly's gonna go for the... Oh my god, Willie's gonna go for the impact, and he gets Psycho. I thought he was a dead man for sure. What a huge kill!
Oh god.
Oh my goodness, what a ballsy play, and it pays off. Wow, that is catastrophic for BoomDocSaints.
If I'm not mistaken, though, Huggy should have those hard breach canisters, so they can still open up these walls.
No, he doesn't, and Willie gets another one. Willie on the roam is just something you don't want to deal with. He's already got 2, less than a minute, and all of a sudden you need a miracle to win. However, miracles do happen, especially when you got 2 minutes left, because let me tell you, motherfuckers love to swing. The only team that might not swing you, it's Pack of Smokes. One of the most disciplined teams in the league.
They've got Gib and Amphi, 2 extremely smart players. Now, Amphi is actually subbed out for this game, but just having that time playing with Amphi will give you a little bit of discipline, you know. They'll teach you to play smarter.
Looks like they're just
And
seeing
it does look
what
like
kind
Pack of Smokes is doing that.
Oh.
Photo player prone might peek. He's actually looking for the
he gets
swing.
it.
Plane's actually gonna take him out. A huge pick.
Pack of Smokes are winning these fights they should not be winning.
Now, Plains and Cenax both on low HP, but it's 1v5.
Hey.
It does look like Cenax is actually looking at those stairs. 2 of them, or they might get ready to double swing.
1v5s happen. And the only way they happen is if for Pack of Smokes to make a mistake and give them some ones. Goyo's got the pistol out. We got one in oil pit, one going for the flank. 3 separate ones he could take, but if he waits, he's just going to slowly get pinched and squashed here. Looks like he will be able to find the one onto Goyo. No, he doesn't! Goyo is too good!
Oh my goodness!
Oh my, I thought he had that!
Kill Willie!
Willie unstoppable on Clubhouse. Holy smokes, do not take this man to club. I spoke too soon?
Smokes definitely looking better on the defensive side. Flawless to start off the second half of their defenses.
Game 1 Gib playing how he does.
Now, if you're BoomDocSaints, you're probably a little bit worried going into this defensive quarter.
I mean, just
attacking quarter.
Just don't lose 2 people instantly, like you know. Every time we're losing attacks, it's because 2 people insta die. Like, if we gotta do better roam clearing Willie. All right, we gotta squash him as a team together, because we cannot let this man run around and just fry everybody.
That first attacking round from BoomDocSaints, we did see them do a little bit of a roam clear, but they hadn't actually droned in. They went in face checking.
Not what you want to see.
And because of that, they did lose those 2 players off rip. If they go a little bit more intel heavy, they can maybe take out Willie a little bit. You know, maybe a little slower, but you're not going to lose 2 people.
Almost and able to get him
Smokes almost lost their bandit off rip.
I think that was
reinforcing
Legion.
That wall. Oh, was it Legion?
I believe so.
Oh yeah.
Bandit is doing his thing, and it looks like we're doing a full garage overtake. I like these full clears from BoomDocSaints. That's what I want to see. I'd like to see Huggy get on his gun and follow the Yana clone, but I mean, I think he's actually just gonna drone twist in, which equally as good. Drone is gone.
They do have that Legion on the roam. Willie again.
Wall getting open up. Twist looks like he's gonna start pushing into CC. Gonna make some pressure cash. Huggy's with him though. Psycho takes some damage from a. What's that? A nitro through the drone? Or... Willie gonna pick up Huggy.
Decent amount of damage. They cannot clear Willie. This is just a masterclass on the roam from Willie.
Twist is gonna
actually gonna try to follow him.
Plane should be able to see him, no? I don't think. Sewage Drinker able to pick up planes.
And there is life from BoomDocSaints.
Ooh!
The fight coming out, but Cam gonna escape with 1 HP, I think. That is extremely low. Willie gonna pick up his 2nd kill of the round.
Again, with the first 2 entry picks going to Willie. Cam able to stay alive just barely. If one player spots him on the hatch, he could be done for, but he makes the run. He's gonna survive. The attacker's in decent positions. It looks like we're gonna have to try to get some kills off of this Yana drone. Psycho, the only man to do it right now.
They really should be walking in with this clone, you know, just slightly far behind, try to get some intel, maybe take a gunfight or 2.
Yeah, right now we're just getting stalled out. Cenax drops. He's not able to get it done. Gibbs going to pick up 2, and it's all up to Psycho.
And he hits that goo position known. Willie going to pick up his 3rd in the round.
I think I said Cenax. I meant Dally earlier. My apologies on that one. It is 5-3 for Pack of Smokes. However, though, if BoomDocSaints win this attack, they are in the same position every team's been in. The two defense, 1 attack method. And all they need is to get 3 more rounds to secure at least 1 point.
Pack of Smokes these last 2 rounds, though, has looked extremely good on the defense, you know. For their first quarter of their defenses, they still looked beatable. But right now, they're looking extremely strong.
You got to get him on the entry.
Flawlesses with 4 players left sometime, or for the last round. BoomDocSaints need an answer, and they did win the CC bomb site last time, so looking to be the answer to their troubles.
However, an annoying composition coming out from Pack of Smokes. They got the Fenrir, they got the Legion, and the man you want to kill, he's got 3 stims, so you better hit your headshots. Gib having a great round last round. He's going to bring himself to even now.
That man only gets better as the games go on, so...
He learns how you play, and then he starts countering. AK, he learns how to shoot.
Warms up.
Man, CC, such a vulnerable site to the outside. I mean, so used to having these massive extensions. CC is just so easy to get to so fast.
And they do have that Maverick that maybe guarantee that breach open if they just... Yep, there we go. They're going to get all of that denial. Oh, and Cnac's going to peek this again and get caught out for the second time on the CC defense. Legion also prone on that breach. If Twist isn't careful, he might get caught out.
Oh, Twist is going to leave risky position for Cam. I mean, I guess you really want that man-ad back. Looks like they're going to open con single as well. And Willie's going to pick up another entry kill onto Twist. Oh my goodness, he's 15-5.
He's looking unstoppable right now, and he's in that Raptors position, which you need to clear out. They need to clear Willie if they want any chance of getting to that default plant position.
Hopefully Huggy gets the Grimbees cooking so they can pinch him together. Instead, Willie's just going to keep on peeking, and slowly they're going to take damage away from each other. The difference is Doc gets to heal. Psycho actually going
to get dropped. Not exactly sure from where. And Dally going to go down to that garage player in Plains. Cam going to also pick one up. I think that was their down player. Sewage Drinker in Lounge. Picking up Plains. Looking to go up those red stairs, but Gib up there with that shotgun.
Staircase with a shotgun is
At
not
range.
your friend. Oh no, oh no.
A Mav hole. Willie gonna pick up a second player.
Ooh, Gib
Almost
steals
gets
the clip.
third, but Gib from the stairs.
And
gonna
Pack
take
of
him
Smokes are looking diabolical. Let's see if they can attack.
All they need is one.
You know when you got 3 attack rounds, I feel like whenever you're in this position in the 3-3 split, right? You got 3 rounds left. You're up 6-3, and all you need is 1 attack. Attacks never felt so hard to win. It doesn't feel fair when it's match point.
It's always that last one.
It's always the phase curse, I guess you could say. But Pack of Smokes, they might just be better than phase.
Let me tell you something about FaZe recently. Maybe BoomDocSaints.
Maybe BDS will fall at yet another big event. TBI League.
I don't believe any team has won that basement back just yet.
Basement attack is tough. I mean, there's a lot of different ways you can attack it, but all of them are hard, man. Like, I feel like I get no freebies on here. Gotta wonder if they're gonna have as effective as a roam as Pack of Smokes had. It looks like Psycho's gonna be doing that job. Maybe he's just getting hatches, and I'm wrong, but he's still got 3 cams, so I'd assume he's gonna go back to site.
He is the only one that is out of the basement right now. And it does look like he's going to make his way towards site. Oh, have they not got kitchen hatch yet? If they have, then this might be a throw.
Oh, no.
That window wasn't open, though. He is going to reveal his position in that hallway, but he is gone. All 5 players now in that basement.
And he did get the hatch, to clarify, so.
Yes.
Thank goodness for the BDS
Dally,
fans.
actually, a small lurk up secret stairs. Probably heard that rappel. Or that player getting off rappel.
But that's going to be the Habana, a big kill to pick up. Also going to be Willie, the top performer. Does not look
We'll
like
stay alive unless Dally goes for the run out here.
Surely not.
Willie doubling back, though.
Oh, Dally's been droned. It's over for Dally.
He's gone.
Yet another entry kill for Willie. They just can't.
17-5. Willie is going huge. This is one of the players we expected to perform, and he is performing.
Don't take Willie on Clubhouse. Just if you're facing Pack of Smokes, don't go to club. It's not a fun time.
They do have that kitchen hatch open, but that ram is still going to look to open up a bit of that floor. Maybe give him a bit more vision into the site.
All that vert is opened up. There's nades. They're like defending the beaches of Normandy right now. And from blue, Cenax takes out Twist. Where can you stand? Where is safe? Cenax gonna take some damage from Sewage Drinker. But Gibbs gonna push and get one. He's gonna get injured. Plains gets his trade. And it's all up to Huggy. In a 1v5, he picks up one. One's injured. When it comes to 1v5s, this one's somewhat winnable. But Cenax on the floor is gonna clean that shit up.
And that is map 1 Pack of Smokes in regulation. That is 3 points for them. That top team just looking more like the top dogs.
Very good match. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have Labs. But before that, we are going to take a quick 5 to 10 minute break. So we will be seeing you later. Ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, we are going to be getting started. We got map 2 Pack of Smokes versus BoomDocSaints, Night Haven Labs. Map 1 on Clubhouse, in case you did not see, was what started off as a close game, 3-3, ended up becoming a destruction. Willie locked in for Pack of Smokes, going 17-5, I think. And they ended up taking that map 7-3, netting themselves 3 points. And now we are on Labs, and I am Flippy, and I am joined by my good friend Aram.
Hello, I'm still here.
He was debating leaving, but I made him stay.
That is not true. Lying on my name.
I put that on everyone's mom except my own. Blackbeard ban gonna come out. Let's see if we're gonna see another shield ban. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a Monty off the board yet again. And there he goes.
Night Haven, another one of those maps where there are just stairs that Monty can walk up and make defenders' lives absolute hell.
More rafters. That's why they're probably leaving the blitz up.
Yep.
See what ban.
Now there is a window on those rafters on this map, so they cannot just have that blitz jump straight in.
Two-Brow.
That's a little bit riskier.
Two-Brow, good ban. Pretty sure he's bugged right now, so.
FPS bug, so maybe just make everyone's performance a little bit better. But that's been in the game for ages.
And a zombie going to be the final ban of the day. No Kiba barriers this game, but you know I'm okay with that. Willie doesn't seem to be, though. And now we are back in action on map number 2. Gonna see CC first. I think every single time we've seen Labs, it's been CC first. No one ever goes anywhere else first. What about you, Haram? What do you think about the site on Labs? The sites on Labs, rather.
I think they're all pretty good to defend. Kitchen might be a little bit harder to defend just because there's so much vert that can be opened up. You can push from lobby. You can push from vending. 90 has another opening from forklift. That one's a little bit harder to defend. But they're all pretty good in their own respective areas. You can play storage from below. You can play CC a little tighter and extend just a tiny bit. But they all have very, very strong defensive capabilities if you know how to play them correctly. So Night Haven, a very competitive map, starting to become one of the more default maps, at least in NA, just because of how much versatility there is on this map. Like there's so many ways to play it.
It's a pretty map, too. I'm a fan of it.
I do like it. Visually, one of my favorite maps.
Like, Lair is big and a lot to do, but it's kind of ugly as shit. Like, we're on this, like, cool-ass island resort. Looks like Plains is going to go for, you know, an OG approach. Enter as far away as possible from the map and then hit fast with no drone. I kind of like this, especially if they're going for rafters from it. Got Gib behind him. Oh, no, they're going to run clear from below. They're going to get this kill.
They have that intel and a punch hole. If he tries to walk back, he just misses him. Terrible timing. If he gets the call that he walked in already, he might watch that double window. But they might have missed their target. Psycho actually going to find him, but it does not matter. Plane's going to get that kill. And Dally going to get a trade almost immediately on a different player. Gib going to go down. I think he was that flank watch. Bear's taken out, but Twist, the dog, going to actually pick up Planes, that buck from below.
Well worth losing the Mira. Pack of smokes down by 1. They see one rafters. Twist is going to take the fight. He's going to take Willie's head off. Crouch walks in, getting a beautiful refrag.
Maybe looking like Twist is warmed up for this map.
BoomDocSaints are going to need him to be. Sewage Drinker is too. Just barely misses out on the Mav. Maverick into 2 versus 1. Can't find Sewage Drinker. They're kissing. They can't be using that, can't be using the ACOG while you're kissing, you know? It's going to be a tough fight.
This BoomDocSaints winning round 1. Seems like both of these maps might be a little defender-sided, but that's only round 1. We'll see how it goes on.
I mean, last round felt Pack of Smoke sided.
It wasn't, yeah, you're right. It wasn't much.
Not until
so much
the second
defender.
half, but the first half.
They both went 2-1 on their defenses.
The first half.
And then Pack of Smoke sweep.
But so far, Pack of Smokes have yet to get their pack smoked. BoomDocSaints hoping to be able to get it done on Labs. So far, looking like a 7-0 in the making. I mean, every
7-0 does start 1-0.
Every sweep starts somewhere. Gonna actually opt to reinforce that warehouse hatch. Interesting decision, especially without a Cade.
Exactly what I was thinking, because they have Dally actually reinforcing those warehouse walls, so he will be playing up there. At least it seems that way. And if he is playing up there, you kind of usually want that hatch open.
Well,
actually might be going for a spawn peek.
Well, I
couldn't leave storage.
I do believe that the attacker actually gonna be going for hatches, so may be able to open it up for him there. Willie checks the upside down repel on Buck, almost loses his life.
CNAX gonna get that strip that a lot of TPI League teams like doing. Nitro out is gonna take CNAX out. Nitros have crazy ranges. You can't be in a corner. You gotta find an out there. But CNAX won't. That is their breach player gone, their cross gone. Now they don't have a shield for the plant, which is traditionally brought for this take. But with that cross, you usually don't need it.
But losing their Mav, you know, at least he's done his job and made the hole so they can have someone rotate there if they need. Don't know if Willie is going to be doing that later, but it still looks like they are going to go for that Exo take. They are going to have to deal with the Mira. Hopefully Willie can break that from above. Maybe even find himself a kill. Doesn't look like it. He's actually going to go to breach rather early, in my opinion. Especially being on the Buck.
Helped clear that vert a little bit more. Yeah, Buck can open up that nano hallway just a little bit. Give him some angles in. Maybe make sure that there's no one there. Willie going to pick up Twist. Maybe over peeking on that Mira.
This Twist guy loves to peek. Willie also, I think he's going to disengage and help them get the Mira as well. All it takes is one Buck, and then you can shoot this Mira. Gib going to take out Dally elsewhere, and it is a 4 versus 3. And Buck is looking for that Mira.
Psycho actually going to be peeking those vert holes. Does not have a nitro anymore. If he did, he might have tossed it into those holes, try to catch a player or two off guard. But Candela's out, Stun's out, doesn't know that there's 1x out, gonna get taken out. Sewage Drinker might get a
my
double, might get a
goodness!
double. Cam and Plains both fall to Sewage Drinker. Now,
He's
they do
5-0.
have Willie on that vert.
All of a sudden, they have a huge
have
advantage. It's up to Gib and Willie, arguably two of the best players on the team. The stun's gonna go out. Sewage Drinker shoots, gives away his position. I don't think they knew. Psycho picks him up, and it's up to Willie. Willie's gonna take out one, and it's Psycho versus Willie. 20 seconds left. He does not have the case, but it doesn't matter. Willie gonna
1v3. Willie going huge.
I think a 1v2. I think it was a 1v2. Could be mistaken. No, because Gib picked up Sewage, and then it was a 1v2.
Okay.
Still a 1vx.
Still a huge clutch.
A huge round for Willie, and you know they played it slow. They played it correctly. I mean, they did everything they needed to do, and they were able to win it out. Really unfortunate there if you're BoomDocSaints that the Mira isn't able to get away and disengage, but tough spot. Understandable. And it looks like
we'll go ahead and retry that bomb site.
And it looks like we're bringing the Boss G this time. You know,
now Dally, Boss G, SMG 12 on that vigil.
On this map, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, there's.
I've heard rumors.
Yeah. I'm not sure. You know, I wasn't there.
I was there.
I also was there. I was on the other side of that, of the Boss G shot.
Oh yeah, you were the victim.
Actually, on the hatch too. Oh no.
Let's see. I think the fans are hoping to see it again. I mean, I know I am. What op were you? Do you know?
I was Thermite.
Nah, no Thermite, so not quite gonna see it. Melts is praying
These
for
are those
Valley in the
rafters.
chat.
I mean, this is looking eerily similar.
Maybe he'll get the good ending for Dally this time.
Maybe the fans want that.
The mute last time was countering the Deimos. This time it's going to counter that Dokkaebi call. Sewage Drinker picking the right ops, and he's hitting his shots. Having a great game so far. 2 rounds in, he's 5-1.
I think he's looking for a nitro outside of those vert holes. Plains picking up the entry onto Dally. Dally will not get that Boss G kill that he deserved last time around.
No redemption coming out.
Yep, Sewage Drinker on that breach, waited for the Mav holes, immediately swung them, taking out Cenax.
But the Mav holes got made, so you know can't be that mad. Someone will have to rotate there if they want to hold that cross, but it's not necessarily needed. Even just the idea of it could be enough to throw the defenders off. Yet again, gonna have that buck go above and just make havoc. Hope Mira gonna try to land the Nitro Dreams. Don't think it's gonna find anyone. Willie's gonna find him though and pop the Mira. Psycho goes down and it is a 4 versus 3 for the attackers.
A similar start getting that breach player off, but it's looking like Pack of Smokes is taking this a little bit better. A little more well-timed. Twist actually gonna pick one up. Willie immediately gonna trade out his teammate.
I feel like if you're Twist, you gotta be winning those. The crucial gunfight.
He was in a pretty rough spot.
Nitro comes out. It's gonna find Willie. Back to a 2 versus 2. I'm thinking about last round right now, and they are in a pretty solid position. Huggy with a Nitro, but he's not in a position to deny. Drone's gonna come out.
And it is a 2v2 once again. Sewage Drinker with that SMG. Stunning. Gonna look to get Plant down. But his teammate isn't really close.
It's all up to Gib.
Bad fight.
Oh!
Nitro out. Does barely any damage. Gib takes out Sewage Drinker and escapes with his life.
It's Huggy.
It's all up to Huggy to deny him.
Oh my goodness.
Looks like they have intel on him.
Oh, Gib wins it!
Not quite gonna get the kill. Gib with a 1v2.
Another 1v2 pushing
in
from
a row.
Oh my
Pack of
goodness.
smokes. Huge clutch bone in their bodies.
And that is rough. Losing 2 of your defenses. Game 2 Gib is here. That one stings.
And
You could be up 3-0.
BoomDocSaints, I'm sure they're gonna wish they were. But Pack of Smokes looks just so clutch right now.
And right now, I'm not too sure how Dali ended game 1, but not having a great impact so far. But now they're on the attack. This is where, the IGLing can really come to life a little bit more, and maybe it's gonna be an attacker side of Nighthaven. I've seen crazier things. I mean, an attacker side of Nighthaven ain't even that crazy.
Well, if it's anything like last game,
It's just gonna be Pack of Smoke
is
side.
looking good. Yeah.
The Pack of Smoke sided game is a reality, but we might not be living in it yet. Let's give BDS a chance. They've got Gunners, and Sewage Drinker is having a phenomenal game so far. If the rest of the team can pick it up, I think BoomDocSaints are right back in it.
Twist also started pretty good, but it does look like he slowed down, at least that first round. Not sure if he got 2 or 3 of his kills in that round. CNAC's going to be an entry kill again. He has been entry pick, I think, 2 out of the 4 rounds so far.
Not a great ratio. Ooh, Funky Mira. That's going to make the Maverick trick very difficult. And they don't have a different hard breacher.
Now, if they just punch this, they might actually be able to just make a little hole and... oh, they already popped the Mira. Willie gonna take out Twist. Even up the man count.
Willie gonna get
but
injured.
the connector angle.
It's not enough,
I think they have...
Really?
Yeah, they have that ace charge open at that little corner. You can see all the way into that IT door. And if this Fenrir's not careful, he might get taken out from it too.
He definitely doesn't know. I mean, what an angle from Sewage. Or who was it? Who was holding it?
It was I believe it was Sewage Drinker. Well, Sewage Drinker at least opened it up. But he is now on that main breach. Willie, pretty low HP, holding that Raptors position. Plane's gonna take out Dali.
And that is a rough
Peeks
one.
that aqua door.
Plane's getting aggressive and it pays off. And Willie gonna pick up another one. Do not let this man heat up. We've seen what he can do on Clubhouse. Don't make us chalk Nighthaven too. Oh,
Yeah, maybe
no.
getting a little too aggressive for his own good. That
we
is
still
muted.
can't-
He's not going to be able to get that kill unless he gets up to this rappel.
Oh,
And Cam
my
actually going to take him
goodness.
up on the way up. Gib will live. Psycho to do it all. 1v4.
I feel like I can see the frustration through the screen for BDS right now. I mean, nothing is working for him.
Well, Willie does get taken out, which makes this a lot easier. Willie going huge. Psycho. This round looking a lot more possible. Gib also on pretty low HP. Cam gonna swing him and is gonna find that headshot.
And Pack of Smokes are looking like they are smoking that pack. They are up 3-1, going into a basement defense most likely. BoomDocSaints, they're not looking like they have answers.
It does seem that this is a Pack of Smoke sided, series at this point. Might even be a Pack of Smoke sided league.
It might be a Pack of Smoke sided universe.
Oh my, and it's looking like it.
Being up 3 rounds in Siege. Unheard of.
Only up 2.
2 rounds in Siege.
Giving up the round a little early, I think you might agree though.
Hey, I think BoomDocSaints aren't going to drop around from here on out. I think Huggy just gave him a speech, with that beautiful southern accent. And I think they're dialed now. That's my guess. But it is just a guess. CNAX gonna bring out the rook. Don't know what we're doing. Maybe you just... Oh, no. And Willie gonna bring out the Vigil Boss. Gee. I'm seeing week 1 all over again. And it looks like he's gonna go for a spawn peek as well.
Is he going to do the vault over? I have seen that. You vault over that. There's a little box. You walk over to the right, and you just pre-fire. Nope, he just looks like he's going to run out. Doesn't quite do any damage. Going to reinforce off that wall, keep himself safe, and play in IT to cover the vert.
That was a scary one, though.
It was super close, and Huggy maybe looking to walk down cargo.
Looks like they are going to do a top-down clear, and the... Gib actually going to pick up a kill already onto Psycho. I think that was kitchen window.
Mega Smoke's in a good spot already.
CNAX
actually going to take some damage. Goes down to Dally on that breach. Another entry death, at least on the side of Pack of Smokes.
There's only really the Fenrir here to deny the breach. They don't have vert holes set up, and it looks like they might go ahead and take this. This could be an oversight from Pack of Smokes. Huggy's pushed up plant going down in a unique spot. I'm a huge fan of this play from BoomDocSaints. Huggy's gonna injure one, the plant goes down. Huggy dies, but it's too late. The plant is already down, and now Pack of Smokes need to retake.
And there is no way to tuck defuse on this. They have players on the breach. Hopefully some players are going to rotate up. Dally, Twist, and Sewage Drinker all going to pick up kills at the same time. All
leaving it up to Willie. I think he needs an
hands.
ace. Or no, a 4K to win it. Gib got that entry pick. But it is not looking very feasible. I mean, you have no clue where they are. You have 3 seconds to get on the case, and you're injured, and you're dead. Now it's impossible. BoomDocSaints having a phenomenal round. Great gap identification and great job hitting and enforcing that to go down.
Seems like Pack of Smokes just had too many roamers. BoomDocSaints, you're absolutely right. Finding that gap, hitting it quick. That blitz distracting that Fenrir, taking all his attention. Valkyrie does swing from that Exo side, but nothing she can do. Plan is already down. They are out towards the breach. There's nothing you can do about it.
Even for the vert players, they're never checking there in time. Like, you got 7 seconds, you hear plants going down. It's not default. It's not left side. You're not checking there in time.
Huge, very smart plant position for BoomDocSaints.
Got to give credit to the newly traded Dally for getting that plant spot down. Also credit to Huggy. Crucial blitz play there. Got the injured. Didn't get the kill, you know. Scoreboard is not going to see that one. However, you know, we saw it. We noticed it. Looks like we're going to do it.
They are on that storage site. Or is that basement? It does look like storage. Oh, okay.
Their basement. Back to basement, and it looks like we are going to do a pretty similar take. I don't know if we're actually holding 3rd floor this time.
Maybe holding a little closer, trying to
That's
not
IT,
get caught
so.
as off guard. Okay, well, it does look like they have both.
Bandit gonna try to make his way to the trick, but he is not gonna be there fast enough.
CNAX, hopefully not entry pick again.
I mean,
it does look like they're gonna drone him out. He's in a pretty tough spot here.
Able to disengage, no worries. Oh, is Willie gonna run out this door and go for the player outside the window? Let's see it. No dice on that one. Does look like it,
but he's just too close to the window. Twist will live.
And it looks like
they have a lot of information on these players. Gonna peek those vert holes, and he is gonna find planes.
Sorry about that, rough timing. I thought that was Willie. Twist, I thought I was trying to get the other POV. I'm sorry. And now they're gonna try to get IT open, struggling with it as there is a mute jammer up here. It seems like Willie, the sole roamer, left. Twist gonna get hit with a goo, and his team is taking the top and the second floor. No one actively droning, though, right now. I'm very doubtful they are going to drone Willie out. I believe they think they have full vert. Willie is going to get one for free. That much is almost certain, unless he can't get through this rotate. Oh,
I think he's glitched.
There we go.
There we go.
He's going to make his way upstairs. This could be crucial for late round.
Retaking that IT floor. Twist going to find Cenax.
That's his second of the round. But there's no way they're going to identify if that sound is up or down. Willie's still not able to get a clean shot. Trigger discipline comes out. Willie just dancing around them, seeing if he can get any picks. Able to pick up Therm on the breach. Ash on the vert. What else can he do? Those are two huge pickups to make it a 3 versus 3. Blitz wants to take the fight with him, but Legion is the op you don't want to fight! Psycho goes down, and it's up to Sewage Drinker, and a round that looked like BoomDocSaints. One lurky roam is going to shut it all down. That's 4 kills, and that is the round for BoomDocSaints. Willie still going crazy.
Willie with an absolutely huge lurk, able to push up those blue stairs, make his way back to that IT side. And he just slowly goes down with insane trigger discipline. He is completely unknown to those attackers. Gets a huge 4K from a round that actually looked like it was BoomDocSaints. They had all the control that they needed. They just could not find that little straggler out in the open.
And you know, you gotta say, I don't think a single drone got looked at by a living player past the first minute. From BoomDocSaints. Like, they droned like half of vert, and then they just assumed that they were good.
It cost them big time. That is another 2-1 half, or a quarter, I should say, for Pack of Smokes, and they are back on the attack.
And they've been looking equally as good on the attack and the defense. Need 3 rounds to wrap it up and get 6 points on BoomDocSaints. They do not want to go into overtime. Don't believe they have yet. Currently, the #1 team, 6 points is going to do nothing but make that gap even bigger. And we are off. BoomDocSaints, though, not out of this yet.
Willie already 13-4, 6 rounds in. This is a nitro. Hold on. So is it maybe a little early? Or actually, I should say a little late for where he was throwing it. Cenax going to live.
Bandager comes out. Willie holding that
They have that
door.
Zofsum from below. Huggy, huge kill onto Willie. That is the player you want to find. Twist also going to find a second in Plains. 2 picks, 3 now that you really want. This is a huge round for BoomDocSaints. This is looking extremely good for them.
Cam gonna delete Psycho,
one.
making this a 2 versus 4 instead of a 2 versus 5. The only thing you have right now as the attackers is time, and there is a lot of it. And you know who you're up against. You know what type of players you're dealing with. They will give you a fight. And by they, I'm talking about this man right here. If you make yourself known, he will peek you and give you that one that you so desire. Call's gonna go out. Gib here.
Actually, I think he heard that call onto Dally, and he is going to find him. 3v2. Looks like that patience is paying off. Both of them in a fairly similar position. Both of them going to push that con side. Smoke onto the mirror. But Huggy, with the nitro, goes out. Does not take out Gib. He is going to take a little bit of damage to those bandit batteries. Yeah, maybe looking to hold that cutoff off from IT. Does see Twist, going to hold him. Not quite going to get the kill, and he is going to take a little bit of damage. Sewage Drinker going to pick up Gib. And it is a 1v3 from Cam, needed to take this round.
This is a huge win for BoomDocSaints, provided Cam doesn't hit a crazy clutch, but he hits the first shot, and that's the start to it.
And that mirror window is still up somehow. There we go. Finally going to get punched. But he is in a corner now. If they just have one player rotate IT, could have had him pinched.
Surely they know his
But
position.
now Cam gonna give away his position, and Sewage Drinker, a couple of taps later, gonna win that round for BoomDocSaints. That is a round that I think was a must-win.
Crucial. Crucial. If you're down 5-2, that mental is gone. But 4-3, we are so in. We are so in this. Sewage Drinker having a phenomenal performance. He's 10-5.
And I think what really won them that was getting Willie super early. That was a huge pick. Willie
Decided to
peek.
Yeah.
That's basically the entire team right there at the moment.
Yeah, Willie decided to peek that little dot. Questionable move from him. I mean, I don't want to question too much given how he's played. And we're going to see the control site come out from... Oh, no, the basement site. My apologies. I thought it was control from above, too.
Yeah, it looks very similar.
Well,
the bomb placements are very close.
So, one bomb's here, and then... Where's the other one? Like, here, and then...
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, they're, like, right above each other. What I like here is the Valk adjustment. I hope he's throwing a ton of cams upstairs. They have 4 nitro cells, and they know they're going to be dealing with a buck. I also like
Dally
this.
does have one of those cameras in his pocket, though. And one of those players just to his left, he might get caught out. Willie does see that door open.
Oh my goodness!
Dally's going to take him out.
Huge!
Pick again from BoomDocSaints. Willie, for the second time in a row, that entry pick.
Willie upset that his head level pre-fire was not there.
But Dally not going to care. He got that pick. He's hoping to get out of here alive, but there is no rotate out. Cam going to do a ton of damage. The IRL battle. Dally, nitro in hand, though, tossed out into forklift. Does half of Plains' health. But Nomad not gonna get that kill and finishes Dally off.
Gonna go down, but you killed the buck, you killed the top frag, and you wasted a minute. Not a bad roam. Very, very risky, but it ended up paying off there. Good thing you were crouched, says Willie. Little banter going back and forth between these two teams. And it looks like Pack of Smokes in the 4v4. They're going to be... I think they have full vert pressure right now. No other roamers were there. It was just Dally on his own, trying to do what he can. Good news for BoomDocSaints. The only vert presence they're going to have to deal with is a Bailiff, I think. Call is going to come out.
Unless they want to use that DMR for vert, but I doubt that is the case. They could... I think Hibana might have breach charges. I'm not sure she's bringing them.
I like this
usually
take.
You see the... Oh! Plant already going to start going down, but he's flamed. He has nowhere to go. Out in the open, but still going to try to stick it. I don't think anyone knows.
Gib kills the cover. Twist kills the cover, but it's not the planter. Gib going to pick up one from the plant spot. And he is in the beaches of Normandy. Plains gets one, and it's a 2 versus 3 for Pack of Smokes. Make it a 3 versus 1.
And picking one up from those feet holes. Psycho knows where one is, but Gib giving away his position, still going to win out that fight anyways.
Fantastic play from Gib there to take that chance, get to the plant spot. He even planted in a funky location because of the fire, but he stuck it anyways. Plant goes down, and that's the round. It's 5-3. Gonna go back to tank assembly. This time, you probably think we're gonna see another take from Exo side, right?
I would say yes, just because of the Maverick. And Cnax on this Maverick, though, has been caught out a few times, so he's going to need to find a way to open that up, get out of there as soon as possible. Or Sewage Drinker might just have his number for the, I think, 4th time.
CNX is having a rough one here on chat. On Chalet, what the hell? On Nighthaven Labs. Oh my, this guy's cooked. Don't know if we're gonna have
Does
that.
not
hatch.
look like they're getting that much vert going.
Not at all. Think of this setup comparatively to the Pack of Smokes vert setup. You know, they had like 3 or 4 players up top. Meanwhile, we only have 1 here. A lot of, you know, this site is kind of one from above.
You say that, but Pack of Smokes not actually bringing that much vert.
Yeah.
They only have that bailiff again.
Yeah, Willie gonna actually not bring the buck this time around. Swing goes
They
out
do
from
have info on
Dally.
Dilly.
Dally
Or
goes
Dally.
down.
Oh no.
Dally likes taking the early fights. Not gonna pay off for him this time. Cam also gonna take some damage jumping into storage.
But
CNX.
he will live. CNX looking to peek this upside down repel.
I think the angle's a
Pretty
little too
risky
steep.
the way he peeked it.
And just like that, full vert control for Pack of Smokes. Calls going out. They probably have cams as well. 1 nitro's gone. And hopefully the Val cams are in a good position because this is looking tough.
Again, not that much vert, as in like soft breach destruction.
Hatch gets open. And just like that, it is a field day above for the attackers. With so much time to work.
Seems like they know where Twist is. But will they be able to pick him up? No, Twist actually going to get one on that hatch. Peeking from below. And Cam and CNX both going to find 1 each. Twist smokes off the hatch and backs off. Default plant going down. That smoke will not reach CNX. CNX will get that plant down.
Plant goes
Now
down.
They do have 2 hard breachers. If one of them wants to, they could get outside and try to defend this from the breach. But Hibana and the Ying, both of those hard breachers, gonna go down to Huggy.
Not able to
Huggy
pick up the
will
third.
Be taken out by Willie.
And that is match point for Pack of Smokes. They're gonna have to. They're in the same position as last time. They need 1 round in the last quarter. This time, though, they're only gonna need to pick up a defense. BoomDocSaints are going to need to have an attacking quarter of a lifetime to stay in this game. And they're going to start it off with Command Center. And I don't think they get 1, Haram. I think the momentum's too strong right now. I think Pack of Smokes are going to clean it up.
I agree, and this would be 2 7-3s.
Dally has been playing with an unbelievable amount of aggression in the later half of this Labs game. Has been paying off for him sometimes. Going a bit 50-50 here on it.
But Dally actually on the Ash, so it looks like he is going to look to maybe keep that aggression going.
Most likely. Most likely. I would presume. Man, just watching.
Smokes looking to play a little bit more intel heavy here. They do have the mute for the intel denial. They have that Valk.
No
They
catcher,
have a BP
though,
from
the
that
shield.
Fenrir. That is going to be a tough position to play, but you won't be able to smoke or stun this guy out.
But you've got the Ash. I mean, I guess Ace can break a shield too, I think.
But will they push that side? It does look like they're going to have these 3 for the breach again. Maybe open up a little line, potentially catch that. Well, actually, you won't actually need to be tricking because it's Kaid this time.
It's Kaid, and there's also a little Maverick, so I don't know how long Kaid's going to sit here. Because I believe that the Mav is going to go for the trick. Oh, no, please don't do the top first.
if they do make a line at the top, they might just throw a nitro straight through it. It looks like he's going to do it right now anyways. Won't find anyone, not even a bit of damage, and he is going to take some damage of his own from those feet holes.
Looks like we might get a little bit of a fight between the IRLs here. Cam versus Dally entering on top main. Dally misses the one.
Dally gonna do a little bit of damage. Maybe thinks he hit his head, but he did not. And Cam is gonna escape with his life. Cenax on that breach will go down. But there is another player on those rafters. Cam successfully retreats to site. Twist maybe look to take an engagement already. He does. Takes out Plains.
A phenomenal round so far for BoomDocSaints. I'm surprised there wasn't a Fenrir there on the walk-up. Perhaps it was EMP'd or something.
Cam in this E-box position, extremely low, any amount of damage, and he will go down. Gib gonna find two, though. Even out the man count. Twist gonna bring it back down to +1. 3v2. Huggy and Twist maybe looking to push from this IT side.
Sewage Drinker gonna kill Gib, and it's all up to the 1 HP Cam. Not much of a hope in this round. He doesn't have Case. He doesn't have a clue. He doesn't have a chance. BoomDocSaints stay alive for one more round.
That is another round that they get to play.
Hey, 2 more rounds, and then they get the points. They're the first team to take Pack of Smokes to overtime.
And if there's, like you said in the first match, if there's someone that's going to take a team to overtime, it should be BDS.
Yeah. Most overtimes versus tied with the least overtimes. And they're going to go storage. I think they have every site available, but they're going to opt for storage. I like the amount of confidence I'm seeing. Storage. Storage is a super good site if you know how to play it, but it is tricky to coordinate. Complicated site. Some players play it through 3 whole floors.
Yeah, you do usually see that pulse below, but they do actually have that Valkyrie, so maybe looking to play a similar position below.
Gib and Willie both having great games. I think Willie was 14-3 at one point, so ever since Dally killed him on that spawn peak, been a little bit quieter, but Gib's been there to fill in. Twist also starting to wake up. He's in the double digits too.
Cam not quite at that level yet, but he has had some very impactful kills.
Did they trick the wall the first time? No, Bandits and IT.
All 3 Somas in pocket.
Yeah, I thought he threw it earlier. My mistake. And there goes the
EMP.
Should get open, no problem.
There is no trick going out. Cam maybe going to throw one, but it won't do anything.
Far too late on that one.
Just throwing it to throw it.
Twist going to get opening kill onto Cam. That's his 14th. Twist is starting to heat up, and his team needs it. They are going to drone at the Rafters player, and I don't know if they know this, but other than the Bandit and IT, I think that's the only site pressure. Gib and Cenax gonna pick up 2, and out of nowhere, BoomDocSaints are at the disadvantage. Just like that.
Now 3 of those 4 players above, and I believe Gib is the only one in sight. Or, sorry, not Gib, Cenax.
Plains in a rough position here. Huggy can push up and possibly kill him, but Plains is actually going to back off, wisely so. Willie going to be there to help him, it seems.
Willie and Plains holding this area down. Plains gets seen, but Huggy not going to be able to take him out, and Willie going to actually take Huggy out, but Psycho will end up taking out Plains. Twist on very low HP has to clear Willie out.
And I believe they've actually peeled
clear
off
out that vert. Oh, you're right, Willie. It looks like he dropped that hatch.
Beautiful play from the defense, peeling off after losing 1. Psycho going to take some damage through the vert. I believe that's from Cenax. The fight of the year
Both of
going
these
out.
players super low.
Gib and
But
Willie
Psycho
versus
gonna win out that fight.
Gib and Willie versus the super weak Psycho and Twist. Twist is gonna go for the plant here. There's no one to deny. The plant should go down here, but Twist will die. Plant doesn't go down. That is critical. It's all
I
up.
believe he got off the plant for a second.
Oh my goodness. Psycho has 1 HP, and he's going to go down to Willie. Willie getting 18 kills, having a great last round, picking up 3. And that will do it between these two teams. A great game played from Pack of Smokes. Can't really fault BoomDocSaints too much. I mean, what can you do? Pack of Smokes were just on fire. If we can get the scoreboard updated and in here, we'll see if we can get an interview for Pack of Smokes. Let's see here. Hop on into League General. And wow, so 7-3 and 7-4 it's going to be on Clubhouse and Night Haven Labs for Pack of Smokes. We're joined here by the man himself, Game 2 Gib, stepping up for his team when Willie took a water break for 4 rounds. How does that one feel?
That felt good.
You know, Gib, I got to say, me and Haram here, I feel like this solidified you guys as the #1 seed.
I mean, as the person doing, actually posting the standings, I don't think we have it locked yet. We're not even locked for. I don't think we're locked for playoffs yet, because I think there's still, even after this week, there'll still be what is it? Gotta do math in my head real quick. There's like 30 something points on the table.
36.
No, 36. Yes.
36 points on the table. You're going to pick up 6 of them today. That's going to put you guys at a total of 24 points. So, tell me about the IGLing on Labs, because Labs, y'all looked like a super team. Even though the score line was a little bit worse, y'all looked really good, and it was less of a one-man army.
Yeah, I mean, IGLing-wise on Labs, it really was, we stuck to a couple defaults. There were some calls made early on. One, like our first attack, you saw the Buck and myself enter from the basement to try and get the one guy who was below, and we got it. I just died to a hatch that was open, but it was a mix between like Willie calling some like, hey, let's just do this real quick. Let's hit this. Versus myself, I made some of the calls later in the rounds. Like, let's do this attack from warehouse side for that not the last basement attack, but the second to last basement attack.
Yeah, you guys had back-to-back 1v2s on the basement site, pushing from cargo over. It was like we watched the same round back-to-back. I believe it was you had the second clutch. Who was it that had the first 1v2? Was it Willie? It was Willie.
Willie himself.
From cargo over.
Oh, from EXO over, my apologies.
Oh, from EXO over,
So
yeah, early on.
You guys are now at 8 wins in regulation. Never even seen overtime. How's that feel, knowing that every team except for, I mean, my team and Haram's team, you've been packing up 2 games regulation, and they just haven't stood a chance. So going forward, do you know who you play next week?
Not off the top of my head.
I'll check real quick for you.
I'll also pull up that schedule. I almost want to say it might be Spicy Biscuits.
It's Spicy Biscuits.
It is. No, it's not.
Oh, no, it's not. Spicy is just yelling that for no reason.
It's bean juice.
It's bean juice, actually. So bean juice going up next. Do you think they're going to maybe take you to overtime? Or do you think that it's going to be a quick one? And quick one for you guys? Because, we were starting to say, attacker-sided, defender-sided, but we just started saying Pack of Smoke-sided near the end.
Well, depending on how things work out, maybe we're finally going to get Willie as 20 bomb on bean juice, all right?
Yeah, Willie's still not in the gang. I mean, y'all just need to go to overtime. Like,
He's dropped
one of 3
of
teams.
the last four league matches he has played. He's dropped 2 17s, an 18, and I think it was like a 9 or something. But
So he's bad, is what you're trying to say.
yeah, he's bad. Washed.
So,
No 20 bomb yet. I haven't hit 20 bomb yet. It's fine. But
well, Gib, I will ask you for any closing statements.
I'll do the segue. Next matchup on TBI League on right now Friday, 7 CST. Will and Friends takes on the LeBron James fan club, followed by a certain Mad 'Cause Bad
Versus
another certain player.
Wait a minute. The 2 teams that have map wins over Pack of Smokes are going to play it out next? On Friday, you're telling me?
On Friday?
You're telling me.
Gib might be casting it?
You're telling me the only 2 teams to beat Pack of Smokes are playing each other Friday, March 14th at 8 p.m. Central?
That is what I am in fact telling you.
Well, matter of fact, I might have to get ready for that game, but thank you for joining us, Gib, and I think that's been it from us today, unless Haram has any closing statements he'd like to let be known.
Well, you already did the segue, but what about Bean Juice? Are you guys worried about them? I know you might not be worried about any team, but what's your biggest worry going into that matchup?
Honestly, they might just think Willie's cheating.
That's the plan. Willie's got to go for a bunch of flick wall banks and just be real suspicious looking. Hit the Romaru
Gonna do
classic.
it from me.
The Romaru Classic. If only he could have been here this league.
Military. Imagine. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. It's been Haram and Flippy and Gib for the very end. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. And we will see you guys next time. Have a good one.
Peace out, team.